Welcome back. In this video, a stark warning if you have late night parties with alcohol, because alcohol can take a lot longer than you think to get out of your system, meaning if you are found driving the next morning, you might be driving whilst unfit through drink. So welcome back. I'm the Black Belt Barrister, helping you to understand law and giving you some warnings like this one in this video here. So it can take a range of time for alcohol to be metabolized, absorbed and leave your system, depending on your physical makeup. But on average, it is an hour per unit of alcohol to leave your body. So on average, if you had 4 pints of normal beer, it's going to take at least 8 hours to be out of your system. Whereas if you are taking a premium strength, which is a stronger beer, then it's going to take about 12 hours or more. Whereas if you compare that with 4 large glasses of wine, this is going to take 12 hours. So quite simply, if you have a late night party and just before midnight you've taken a few glasses of wine, then really you shouldn't be driving until at least midday the following day, because that alcohol might still be in your system and you might well still be over the driving limit. This is particularly prevalent around Christmas time and New Year, when lots of people are caught out because the police will have roadside stop checks to stop your vehicle and speak to you. And what they're trying to ascertain is whether they can smell alcohol in the car or not. Because if they do smell alcohol on your breath in the car when they speak to you, then they might be asking you to do a roadside breath test. Now, the police can indicate any vehicle to stop at any time for no reason whatsoever, and you must stop and comply with that request. Whilst they do need some kind of suspicion to give you a breath test, that might be the way that you're driving, it might also be just from speaking to you that they can smell alcohol in the vehicle. These stop checks, as they call them, are often set up at the side of the road on busy roads where lots of vehicles go past, and they might stop a large number of vehicles, and statistically they are going to find that lots of people are still over the drink drive limit, which means you'll face a court and quite likely face a ban for drink driving. So the simple warning to heed here is beware the morning after, because the morning after does not necessarily mean the alcohol has left your system. And also beware the devices that you can buy online for testing whether you're still over the limit or not. Whilst these are probably better than nothing at all, some of them can give a false negative reading because they're not necessarily calibrated as properly and as carefully as the police machines are going to be. So if you have one of these machines and it gives you a negative reading, it might lull you into a false sense of security that you're no longer over the limit, whereas in fact you may well be. But more sensibly than this, you need to leave at least a 12-hour gap, so you're much more likely to have got the alcohol out of your system. So by the time you get back behind the wheel, you're no longer over the limit. And of course, it's not just about the risk of a driving ban either. It is very seriously the risk about hurting someone else. So be careful out there. Make sure you share this with someone that you know flouts these rules. And as always, thanks for watching.